Hypnosis, the facts, fictions, and fractions. Oh wait, that doesn't belong here. There are no fractions in this video. It's not a math tutorial. To understand hypnosis, you first need to understand the conscious mind. It's your normal, awake self, the thoughts and feelings you are aware of. For example, if you want to consciously picture an elephant, go ahead. If you want to walk from point A to point B, you can do that too. It seems pretty straightforward. We are in control of our thoughts and actions, right? Well, consider this situation. You prepared a wonderful presentation for school or work, but as soon as you're in front of an audience, you feel your palms begin to sweat, knees quivering, thoughts jumbled, and your voice trembling. Strange. You practiced in front of the family, feeling great. You know that your presentation is valuable and interesting. So what happened? Where did your confidence go? Or another example. Consciously, you know you shouldn't have that second helping. And that dessert. And that more dessert. And are those sprinkles and chocolate-covered gummy bears in that ice cream? Anyways, consciously, you know about calories, fat, and fitness. You even made a fitness plan and promised to follow it. So, what happened? Well, there are infinite other examples of things we seemingly can't control. How about your mood? How about your daydreams? Who is in control of these? Well, meet your unconscious mind. It's the deeper part of your mind that can be more difficult to recognize and access, yet it is the source of thought patterns, your preferences, and some of the beliefs you hold about yourself and others. It's a huge reservoir of memories, experiences, and feelings, and it influences everything we do. Some psychologists believe that the majority of our total mind is the unconscious. Another way of thinking about it is like an iceberg, with the conscious mind just a visible tip, with the rest of the unconscious laying deep and hidden. This unconscious mind is both childlike and wise, and it may be open to new ideas and experiences. It also influences you in ways you usually don't even notice. It has a strong effect on your thoughts, your mood, your habits, and many automatic reactions. For example, maybe you feel tense around particular people and situations, or maybe you have a fear of flying. Maybe you get excited or calm when you see particular colors. These can all be unconscious influences. Going back to the public speaking scenario, it's possible that a negative experience or memory from childhood or unconscious insecurities are causing current nervousness and performance anxiety. Looking at the overeating scenario, it's possible you deeply associate food with comfort, happiness, and family, a safe refuge, even if consciously you know you're overeating and should be exercising. Now, some caring friend or family member wanting to help and encourage you will come along and give helpful advice and suggestions. Naturally, you will listen and appreciate it, but your unconscious mind won't necessarily internalize it, because your conscious mind is critical and acts like a filter to the deeper parts of your mind. Well, how do we get past this filter and offer suggestions to the unconscious? Meet your hypnotist! He or she will reach the unconscious by, quote-unquote, putting the conscious mind at ease. This is called a trance state. Now, a trance state is when you listen so intently, become so focused on the hypnotist and his or her voice that you stop paying attention to the environment around you. This trance state is nothing exclusive to hypnosis. You and I experience it quite often in day-to-day life. Take, for example, driving. Have you ever had the experience looking out at the road, absorbed in the act of driving, all of a sudden to find yourself arrived at home? Or have you ever been engrossed in a school or work project, only to look up and discover that it's night already? You were in a trance state. What the hypnotist does is give you something to focus on intently, such as his or her voice, an object, rhythmic music, or guided imagery. As you allow yourself to follow the hypnotist's instructions, your conscious mind is lulled and relaxed into trance. When in a trance, the conscious mind is much quieter and less reactive, and you may enter a calm, unjudging state where the unconscious mind is accessible and open to suggestions. There are also types of hypnosis that are about enhancing performance and readiness to act. The hypnotist can help replace negative images, thought patterns, and feelings that lay deep within you with positive ones. Another way to think about it is planting seeds of good thoughts, feelings, and behaviors and letting them grow in your unconscious mind. A hypnotist can suggest that instead of focusing on eyes and fearing criticism from an audience, you can instead choose to focus on how you want to showcase your talents and have fun performing in front of others. In terms of maintaining a healthy lifestyle, a hypnotist can reinforce your image as a fit, healthy individual with ambitious gym goals. What else can hypnosis be used for? Well, among its main uses are help with anxiety and trauma, depression, fear and phobia reduction, addictions, habit control, pain management, calmness and relaxation, therapy, weight loss, and sports performance. What's really cool about hypnosis is that it can even be used to treat physical conditions, such as irritable bowel syndrome, allergies, and skin conditions. Your unconscious mind has a deep and close connection with your body in ways that still baffle scientists. Did you know that you can boost your immune system response through suggestion? Or that it is possible to undergo surgery without anesthesia and use less pain medication after a medical procedure? It's pretty amazing. However, some misconceptions about hypnosis still exist. Like myth number 1, I don't believe in hypnosis. Now the truth. Though hypnosis is miraculous, there is nothing magical or fake about it. Thousands of scientific peer-reviewed papers have been published on the subject, and fMRI data shows that indeed the brain undergoes tangible changes during a trance state. Also, a growing body of professionals, such as doctors, dentists, nurses, and sports psychologists, are beginning to recognize and apply the benefits of hypnosis in their practice, in addition to traditional therapists, of course. Myth number 2. I don't think I can be hypnotized. Now the truth. As mentioned previously, trance is a natural human state, and studies suggest that most people are receptive of hypnotic suggestion. It has even been shown that some animals can be put into a trance state as well. Interestingly, there is a correlation between one's intelligence and openness to hypnotic suggestion. Myth number 3. I don't want the hypnotist to be in control of my mind. Now the truth. In professional hypnosis, the therapist does not control the client, but rather helps the client access his or her unconscious mind through trance. The hypnotist ensures that this is done in a safe, comfortable environment where goals and any questions are discussed. There is a rigorous accreditation process to receive a license to practice hypnosis, and the practitioner must already be licensed in a field such as medicine or clinical psychology. What exactly happens during a hypnosis procedure? Typically, it will start with you and the hypnotist discussing your reasons for seeking help and coming up with goals together. The setting where the hypnosis is used will make a big difference. For example, if you are in a dental office and the dentist is using hypnosis, the goals are usually pretty clear. In other settings, such as therapy, it will take some time and more conversation to develop goals. In either case, the hypnotist will guide you into a trance state, where you will receive suggestions for your unconscious mind. From there, you will be guided out of trance, and you can discuss your experience with the hypnotist. It's quite an interesting experience to discover that you have a powerful unconscious on your side to work with, and your unconscious mind will unconditionally help you through life.